Hi, welcome to our flying adventures. It's all about the journey. Today I'm going to do a video that shows a little bit about what I use for cameras, the setups, just really quick and right now very broad. Working on a solution to mount the camera up behind my head or up in the middle that would sit here and shoot like it did in the Sundowner and the Debonair in my previous videos. But I have a little bit of a problem to deal with. This plane has a cloth wrapped interior and I don't want to have to cut that. But anyway, I might have a solution. As you can see, I can probably drill a hole through that and somehow, yeah, that stays pretty, that stays fixed. So I can probably drill a hole through that. And there's enough room in this part. As you can see, there's enough room up in here that I can get a flush mount and maybe attach this with one bolt. I will try the sticky, the peel and stick. I might put a small X, slide this underneath the hole in the fabric, stick it to it, or clean it with alcohol and then stick this to it. And then somehow, I don't know, fasten the cloth, do whatever I can do to try and save that. So anyway, here's the video. Appreciate any comments. I'll have links down below for the My Pilot. I kept calling it the GoPro mount. It's a My Pilot Pro mount. So I'll have that link and links to the Activeon Gold camera, links to the VIRB. I bought one refurbished. Still waiting for the other. So that's what we'll go with for now. Any questions, comments, feel free to drop me a line, email, text, whatever information you have of me. All right. Hope you like it. Today I just wanted to put together a quick video, vlog update on some of the equipment I'm going to be using for video capturing. First item I have is Activeon Gold. Tried using this inside the cockpit. Didn't like it at all. It doesn't have an external mic, so quite frankly it was a pain in the butt. But with the GoPro mount and the case that I previously drilled for a mic, and I had epoxy to seal it back up and water test it, this is going to go on our tail tie down ring, so I'll show you that shortly. This was used in Mary's return to flight video, so it does a great job externally. It's very easy to control with an app that I have for Activeon, so that works really well. Anybody that does any video work, I'm sure they've used ram mounts. I'm going to use a suction mount with some sort of combination of long, short, little ball connector. Because in this plane it has a cloth headliner, so it's going to make it almost impossible to use the stick-on mount that I really like. And that's what I used in the Sundowner, and that's what I used in the Debonair. I might trace out a small section of the mount and peel that back and save it. Or just leave the mount on there. It's going to be permanently damaged with that headliner cut out. But it's a thought. If I can't get anything else to work, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm dropping parts. This is the GoPro suction cup. I had ordered just a little top piece, and at least that's what I thought I ordered, and the whole GoPro mount came. So that'll be for a second camera, the other video, when the NTSB ever decides to return it. It comes with extra mounting pieces, all kinds of good stuff. And this is another little, it gives it a ratchet type arm to help position it. I think I have selected the piece that'll work best for me, so we shall see. And I dropped a piece here. Let's see what I can get. As you can see, 3 Tango Charlie's behind me, sitting here in the hangar today. This is another mount. It works with the GoPro, Garmin VIRB. They slide on and lock in place, and then it would accept the roller mount right there. Okay. All right. Cameras. I already mentioned the Activeon Gold. That will be the outside camera. Convenient little carrying cases. Oh, I'm sorry, that's my Sentry. That's not a camera. Here we go. This is my refurbished Garmin VIRB. It came with the mounts, and it did not come with a prop filter, which I had to get extra, and that really sucked because that was very expensive. And the only place I could find one was Australia. So you can imagine what that cost to have it shipped. So that's the VIRB. It's a refurbished unit. It was $160. I like them. I probably should have went with the GoPro, but I've never used those. So this will be mounted inside on the windscreen, looking down, or back at Mary and I, or just myself if she doesn't want to be in the video. And the other one will be mounted upside down behind us, or on a tripod, or what I'm trying to figure out, if I can cut that headliner and put a permanent mount like I did in the Sundowner and the Deb. So we'll see. But this will be I'll have 2 VIRBs once NTSB gets off their butt and sends me my camera back. All right, I'm going to move on and do the connection for the tail tie down on the Activeon. Okay, here's the Activeon with the GoPro connection. It's pretty easy. Pull the clip. That's plastic, which I don't really care for, but this thing has worked really good on previous attempts here. Guess I should have took this off before I started. Okay, it's got the rubber in between it, between my fingers. I'm going to take that one set off. Try not to drop the camera. No, I'm not being Max Klinger eating a Jeep on MASH. Just having a wholesome park. Not tight enough yet. Oh, that looks like it'll do it. Maybe a little too much. Put the clip back in. You can see how tight that is. Now I'm going to try and I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Maybe I can do it with the screen capture. I was going to try and show you the software, but we'll see if I can get that. As you can see, the Activeon Gold does a nice job getting underneath with the My Pilot Pro mount. And it should do a good job. And like I said, I can control it with the application on my iPhone and toggle it off and on from the cockpit. So with the tail mount connected, and you got to take a look at that and the shot it provides, I moved to the inside of the plane, and that was a little bit more difficult. I kind of have some ideas, so I'll do more on that. Once I figure out what I'm going to do, I'll do a second video that shows all the interior, or all the cockpit setup for the multiple cameras. Okay, that'll do it for today. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, and I'll leave the links for the equipment and cameras mentioned. Thanks. Fly safe.